Hi guys, and welcome back to another review of WandaVision. Finally, yeah, I took so long to review this episode, but wow, I see why people have liked this episode. Definitely reveals a lot that have been, waiting to be revealed. I was thinking I had to wait until like possibly the very end, like maybe episodes 7, 8. But from episode 4, like they revealed a lot. There's still things that need, answers, but we basically get the gist of who this, whose sword is, because 3 episodes ago, like we was thinking like possibly they're the ones who are keeping Wanda here. But by the time we finish this episode, well, halfway, not even halfway, we kind of find out they're the ones who are trying to help Wanda, and basically, I guess we're going to talk about Monica Rambeau, even though it sounds like Wambo. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. We also get to see two characters again. One from the 4 movies, who I know from Two Broke Girls, and then the other one from I know him from like Fresh Off the Boat. His name's James Woo, right? James E. Woo. Yeah. So basically, I'm just gonna talk about Monica first, anyway. So yeah, because she's the one who was in this fake world. But then before then, like we kind of have like a little, we go back in time where basically when the snapped, got erased and everyone was coming back to life from the snap in Endgame. Basically, like Monica was in the snap, and we actually get to see her come back from the snap, which was cool because we never really got to see that. Like, if that was like a, if that was something that they did for like a little short story, like, that would have been cool. But at least we've got this to see when people was coming back. But it's like in the view of a hospital, which is pretty cool. I think it was a hospital. But yeah, basically, I think she like works for a company, and they presumed like she was dead. I think she worked in this company with her mother, but she passed away from cancer, and she didn't know about that because basically I think when the snap first happened in Infinity War, which was like probably 5 years ago for her, like I guess her mother got better from the cancer, and then 5 years later, she's passed away, and I think it was like, basically like was it like 3 years ago for when the mother passed away, and then like 3 years when she gets back. But I guess for those first 2 years, when the daughter disappeared, the mother was, fine, but then, it came back and stuff. But she kind of left like something for, I guess, her daughter. Also, something that they're not really allowed to do, but I think she still goes, does it anyway. And that's what gets her hint. That's what gets her into the, WandaVision storyline, and we see her character because she's not really in episode 1. She's in episode 2. Yeah, that's when they introduce her. Because we basically find this force field, and if you go in it, like that's basically what happens. Like these characters must have ended up in it. Maybe like some of the residents. I don't know if they lived in that place, and that's why they're in it anyway. So they're trapped in this like place as well. Then we see Jane Foster's friend come into the story, which is cool to see her again. Like we haven't seen her since the second Thor film, right? Back in 2013, which is cool. So it's good to see her again. And she actually solves out like what's actually going on, and to find out that there's some sort of sitcom that's going on, and they're actually able to watch it, which is kind of funny. Monica does go in now, so yeah, basically, Monica, like I said, goes inside it, and she kind of ends up trapped inside there until it gets to the point where she's starting to question things, and also those moments where Wanda's also questioning things, like like episode 1, well, that weird situation in episode 1, episode 2, 3, and then we finally get to the scene where we just see Monica out of the fake world, and that's because Wanda actually takes her out, and we find out that Wanda's behind all of this situation. I was thinking that, but I was still leaning more to in those first 2 episodes I was thinking that Saul's responsible, but then in episode 3 I was thinking, no, it must be Wanda, like she's the one who's doing this. And then when I finally watched this episode, it's actually Wanda. Because after episode 3, I was thinking like, and I think I did say in my review, episode 3 review, that I think Wanda was doing this. Yeah. And then they revealed that she was, doing this whole situation where all these people are trapped in this fake world, and we kind of find out that Wanda actually wants to be there, but and is she also aware that with what she's doing. Now that was the question as well, but I think she is. So yeah, she's controlling this fake world, and she viewed Monica as a threat to ending it. So she took her out. So now she's out now. But what answers does she have, and how did she remember? Yeah, we also find out that Vision's dead as well. Like he's definitely dead. So like he's a part of the simulation more, or this fake world that Wanda's created. Because I did think she had the power to do this, especially from Age of Ultron when she was making people see these things. Yeah, so that was a sign that she had that kind of power, and who knows if she's going to be the main threat of that Doctor Strange sequel. Whatever they're going to do with that film, we don't really know yet. But yeah, it's kind of revealed that Vision's not really alive, and that all these people who are there and are real. And sometimes they remember that this is not real, but then they go back into the fake world of thinking. Yeah. So yeah, I just wonder what they're gonna do with the next episode. I think there's a promo, so I can probably get some ideas. But man, they definitely revealed a lot. I'm just wondering where it's gonna go from here, though. But yeah, guys, that's just my quick review. I didn't want it to be too long, even though there was a lot of things revealed. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.